Hey coin collectors and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel, and it's the 2001 United States 1 cent coins. And geez, when we look at them we see that some of these Lincoln pennies can get very beat up as they go along. This is a 2001 D. Can you even see the D on there? It's hard to see it, isn't it? Right down there underneath. It says, "In God we trust." This is Abraham Lincoln facing to the right, Liberty behind him, the year and the mint mark under his chin, 2001 D. On this one over here, you see it. You can see it much better. It's "In God We Trust." Same thing, 2001 with no mint mark. Now remember, in 2001, of course, and still, there's no mint marks on the Philadelphia Mint. So this is a Philadelphia Mint coin, which they made almost 5 billion of, and this is a Denver Mint coin with the D, which they made about 5.374 billion. Between the two of these coins, they made 10.3 billion of these. They are out there, they are everywhere, they are great to collect, but you have to collect them at a very high level of coin. They are not worth much if they've been circulated at all. And by not worth much, what do I mean? I mean 1 cent. These coins are worth 1 cent. Because of how hard it is to bring them in and get them counted and everything, they're really not worth 1 cent to a lot of coin dealers. So if you brought a bunch in, they would say just take them to the bank or just spend them, don't bring them to us. Now, how do we get to have a valuable one? Well, there's a couple different ways. The first way you can get a valuable one is get one of these in an uncirculated set. But remember, if you want to get up even to $3 on one of these, it has to be 90% of the original red in MS65. In other words, it has to be in a mint state version, and it has to be very red. How about this, though? This is another way that you can get them, and that is you can buy one of the San Francisco sets. If it doesn't slide off when you're trying to show it. Now, this is just a beautiful coin. You see it says, "In God We Trust," Liberty behind him, 2001, and there's a S there for San Francisco. So we have a blank for Philadelphia, we have a D for Denver, we have an S for San Francisco, and you can see on this one that it is just a beautiful coin. Let's tip up the now you can start seeing some of the red will come out. So this coin right here is probably worth about $3.50. But remember, because it was in a mint set with an S, this is a proof 65 or higher version. This is not a mint state. In other words, because it's not a circulating coin and never did circulate and hopefully never will, you get this beauty here, but you don't have quite the price range. So this is worth about $3.50. It would cost you more than that to get it certified, so you probably won't. But when you get to the back of these, so is this worth, would it be worth $3.50 for you to buy one of these? Maybe not. But it's certainly worth having. So if you can buy one, the way to do it is to buy the whole mint set, and then you can have one of these in addition to your much more expensive quarters, dimes, and nickels. It says United States of America at the top, E Pluribus Unum. This is a Lincoln Memorial, and Lincoln really pops out on these coins. You can see it's almost like a kind of ghostly presence back there. You can see how the light hits it. You come out, you see the plants, you see the stanchions here, you see the steps there, and then at the very bottom it says 1 cent. And if you use the right kind of light, let me see if I can show you, you can see everything in this coin. See how I can see my pen actually on the coin? That's how shiny and good these proof sets are. You can get two kinds of proof sets in 2001. You can get the silver mint set, which is a much more expensive $30 to $40 minimum to buy it, or you can just get a regular mint set, which is a San Francisco mint, so it has the same S on it, and it'll have the same S on it, and it'll essentially look the same in the silver mint set. It'll look the same exactly as this. See how they buff so it's a little bit more sandpapered, sometimes they call it. The Lincoln here is then than on a regular coin. So let's go back to the regular coin. See how this pops out. So that's what we've got here. We've got the S, we've got the D. Are there some varieties that are worth more? There sure are. If you can ever get one of these in a any kind of doubling on it, if you can get one of these that's an error coin, sometimes you find even in 2001 you find some that had like a little chip or bite out of them. And so you'll see some of those on the internet. Those are worth more, but when you get away from the straight coin and the quality of the coin and start getting into the error coins, it's very hard to figure out what those exactly are worth. So be careful when you buy error coins. Number one, be careful that somebody didn't make the error on their own. You need to make sure it was a mint error rather than something that somebody did afterwards. All right, well, that's all we have today from DC Coin World. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel, leave any comments you might have in the comment section. Also, we'd love to have you watch the Big D Coin channel because we do some videos with them and some joint videos with them, and that's a great channel, the Big D Coins. All right, thank you for watching.